Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All Star Toyota.
Come in if you dare.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob Hester and
Aren't you scared?
live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob Hester and
Whoa!
What? You didn't like my yo?
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Yo!
you.
Hey, there we go. Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
better.
Wow. Okay.
Gotta bring it.
All right.
Sorry.
I know it's Tuesday, but
Fake
we
it
kind
till
of
you
turn
make it.
Tuesdays around here on OTB. That really got me thinking with the theme music and with Robot Flynn. We got to decide on Halloween costumes.
Ooh, are we dressing up?
Yes.
Okay. I've always wanted to do Pulp Fiction and be Mia. So one of y'all got to be John Travolta.
Okay.
Oh, but I guess what would the third person be?
Bruce
I know,
Willis.
so
John
Oh,
Travolta,
you're gonna have the,
Samuel L.
you
Jackson,
could-
Bruce Willis.
You could. That's kind of the problem with having four.
Four,
He's gonna
yeah.
have the ball gag.
Let's
it's,
see. I mean,
it's
obviously.
7:02, sir.
What?
Yeah, when you have
Oh,
four,
man.
like it's like most costumes are in threes or fives.
Let's
like
see.
we have come to kind of find that out. So
Sounds like a question for Matt's friend.
Oh, it's true. Last
Oh,
Halloween we didn't have your
hello.
friend, or if we did, I didn't really know about him.
What is a costume?
We didn't do anything last year.
I don't
No.
think so.
What? Super lame.
Wow, that's not like OTB.
Wow.
Like we typically.
Was it because of me?
No, I don't know what it was.
I love Halloween,
Y'all
so
sound like
I'm
a
down.
lot of fun.
What is a costume for a group of 4 people with 1 girl? I'm not gonna be a man.
No. We'll come up with it.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we
Perfect.
got.
We
plenty.
got,
I usually don't think about that till the 29th, 30th.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Like
is
typically,
a
I know
little
the way
early.
Day
you work.
before.
So
It's a little bit early.
yeah, but there's Amazon situations. You got to get orders in if you're gonna dress up like someone.
Yeah, but I'm more of a pressure kind of guy.
Yeah, see, but you don't have to if you
I'm not a
prepare
practice
right.
player.
And this is why Moffitt used to yell at you for being in the last group. And me.
Yeah, and you, buddy. Take it easy. Don't cast stones.
Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay, we're all here. Excited to be here on this Tuesday. Matthew, how we doing?
Doing fantastic. Just looking back over these scores, these highlights from last night. Again, are we going to have 2 football games every Monday night? Not complaining, just asking questions.
I have no idea. Like, I never know that we have 2 until I'm like, hey, Jackson, my oldest son,
Yeah.
what do we have tonight?
Yep.
Doubleheader.
Yep.
Again? Yes. Okay.
And also,
That's how it usually goes.
is there a game overseas every single week?
Yeah.
Now that-
There's
Yes.
a London game every week, I'm pretty sure.
right? Like, okay, cool, I guess, but like every week.
Next Monday is a doubleheader. It's Bucks at Lions, and it's Texans at Seahawks.
All right.
Last Monday was not.
Last Monday was not.
No.
The London game
There's been multiple.
is going to be
Mondays.
Rams, Jags. The Jaguars.
Oh, they're gonna be saying it like that.
Yeah,
They
the
want-
Jaguars.
That team
play.
wants to move to London so bad.
Well, I mean, their
bad.
owner owns Fulham, and like, it's his home
Oh,
base.
so they're basically British.
Yeah. They are London's team.
So they are the Jaguars.
They play
And
more
aren't the
than one
Steelers
game,
Dublin's team?
typically.
Or they were saying on the broadcast, I felt like that.
Well,
they
it is
were-
weird. Each region actually does have like a team
Right.
assigned to them, but like literally, I think the Jags
What do you mean by
always
region?
every year play in London.
Yeah.
At least one.
Yeah.
Ireland, England, all the different European countries, Portugal, like wherever has like an NFL team assigned to them.
I don't like the London games.
Oh, I
This
loved
is
it as
an
a player.
American sport.
I loved it as a player. I thought it was really cool.
Well, I gotta remember to set my fantasy lineup, and the game starts at 8 a.m.
True.
I know that's the problem.
True.
I don't
That's the
like it.
problem, and it happens every single week.
Oh.
I'm not complaining
I
again.
wake up and I turn on the TV. I'm like,
It's just
Y'all
non-traditional.
not
We have
love-
to open up our minds.
Do y'all not love waking up to a NFL game? Like
no, it's good. It's
wake
just
up about
always-
7:30.
I don't
make
ever
your
remember.
call.
I
a
actually
little bit.
do like that.
panic
Yeah.
sets in a little
I
bit.
don't ever remember until it's like the 3rd or 4th quarter.
Yeah.
You know, some
And your
people we go
lineup's
to
just-
church.
It's before church, unless you
Yeah,
go to the
you're-
early service.
I go to like
You're an
9
overachiever.
9 or 9:30.
I go to noon.
What do you
'cause
want me to
no
do? Go
one's
to
there.
11,
More like
11:30?
that 10:30 service. Yeah, 10:30 and he leads in straight into lunch.
Well, you got a game starting at noon.
While
9:30 is like the perfect.
while you're at
perfect
lunch,
time.
you have it typically on TV.
Oh, you just like to watch it in a little TV in the corner?
I'm not,
Wow.
I'm not bougie.
Or your phone.
I don't have to have the
Hey, it's kind of your job.
the 85-inch. Well, I still
I
see
didn't watch
it.
the game last night.
I didn't watch the first one.
I didn't watch.
Didn't watch a single snap, people. Not one. I was
I watched-
watching the elite all-star football team go against Live Oak, bud.
I watched
That's what I
a
was
decent
watching.
amount of it. Falcons, Bills
I was out by 8:30.
in the.
I was. Y'all were texting the
You're out
chat.
at 8:30.
You were
I woke
out
up-
at 8:30.
I woke up in the middle of the night and there's like hella text on there, and I was like, "Oh, there was a game."
Did you
tonight.
have like your nightly serving of Jello before you?
I
fell
did
asleep?
not.
Yeah.
Ran out
I
of
mean-
Fell
Jello
asleep
yesterday.
to Golden Girls.
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually,
well,
it was
hey, who
that-
among us?
Fox
doesn't?
It was
News.
that 70 show.
Yeah.
Y'all know I love a sitcom.
Yeah.
It was Reba a while ago, moved on to George
I sing the
Lopez,
mom who works too hard.
and now I'm on that 70 show.
All right. That is sitcom heaven right there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, first game, didn't
Yep.
see it. Second game, watched it, was mad because I certainly wanted Jaden to beat Caleb Williams. They made the plays to come back. Turns out Jaden's still really good at football, coming back from injury, but fumbled the ball. Rainy conditions,
Yeah, really tough conditions.
and the Bears, Bears ran the football really well last night.
DeAndre Swift, good player.
Yeah,
It's kind of
Wait,
crazy.
so who ended up winning?
Bears by field
Bears
goal.
and
Yeah.
Falcons.
Bears, last second field goal.
We
yeah.
all had that.
Bears and Falcons. Yep. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
It makes sense. Like Falcons coming off a bye, they looked like a team that like had every answer for the Bills.
Well, the Falcons playing indoors, that is a fast, deadly team.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts finally living up
It's
to
weird. It's his
Kyle
contract
Pitts.
year.
Yeah, it's strange. Well,
He's
He's
Yeah.
gonna
get
do
a good
ass next
quarterback.
year.
Weird.
Bijan Robinson,
Oh, he's
holy cow,
he's
best running
pretty-
back in the NFL. I don't know who you
Might
would
be.
I don't know who you would put up against them.
Jameer Gibbs is obviously a weapon that can do it all, but
I think if anybody takes a look in the mirror, the other 31 teams, I think they would replace their running back, whoever it is, with Bijan Robinson. That guy's that good. Drake London, I think he had at least 2 touchdowns yesterday. Like they are a fast
should
team.
have had another
indoors.
one stepped out at the one
Yeah.
right before half.
Yeah,
I
they
did see
are.
that
They're
highlight.
a fast, deadly team. They're a fun watch because they're explosive like that. Now, I don't know if it's sustainable like throughout week in, week out, but I think questions have to start. You have to start asking questions about how good the Buffalo Bills really are. Like it's hard to like cast too many stones.
'cause
they're
even
4-2.
Yeah, but the
even their
Ravens win. Yeah,
The Ravens win early. That looked so good. First game of the season, 41-40 versus the Ravens, and they come and beat a Jets team that's in shambles right now, 30-10. Dolphins, they beat 31-21. But we talked about that for like that Dolphins game was like we were like, oh my god, the Dolphins like had chances to win that
yeah.
game. That was
Yeah.
closer than a 10-point game.
yeah.
Then the Saints kind of played them well. We know what the Saints are, 31-19. They lose to the Patriots 23-20, and then they lose to the Falcons 24-14. So as good as Josh Allen is, he can't do everything. Their run defense is awful.
Yeah.
And they don't have a ton of weapons. So I think at the beginning of the year, it was like, all right, well, it's the Bills or Chargers going to represent the AFC.
Yeah.
Like, the Bills are incredible. Reigning MVP, Josh Allen. And I guess the same could be said for the Packers as well. Like they started out so hot, and their wins aren't as sexy now. But got to start asking the question about the Bills right now: are they really that good? I don't know. And are the Falcons actually pretty good? So after again, the NFC South we thought wasn't going to be in shambles this year. Well, you got the best quarterback in the league playing right now in Tampa. And then you got the Saints, the only team in the NFC South with a losing record. Because
Yeah.
the Panthers, how are the Panthers 3-3?
3-3, man.
And Xavier Legette only has 20 yards receiving.
They've played 6 games. They've won 3, and they've lost 3.
That's how.
That's how.
I saw a tweet that said
Thank
that Xavier Legette is the first person to get CTE by eating raccoon.
What?
Oh, because he made he was telling me
Yeah.
how much he enjoyed eating
Yeah.
raccoon. Yeah.
Yeah, to your point, I don't think the Bills are that good this year.
No, they're not.
Find me somebody. Okay, if you're going up against the Bills,
We all
obviously
but
Josh
Jake had
Allen's
them
great.
in
No
our
one's scared
Super
of them.
Bowl prediction.
I don't think
Well,
anybody's scared of him for sure.
So that's the thing. Like, obviously, Josh Allen's great. Find me a weapon on that offense that you're scared of.
I mean, Kincaid's really, really good, but he's not
They got a lot
good
of good
enough
players.
to,
Like James Cook's really, really good. Deserved his contract.
Yeah,
Deserved all the credit.
Keon Coleman, every 12th throw will make a, my God, play.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
you
it's not
have Coleman, Khalil Shakir, Joshua Palmer. Those have been your top three.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I really like Dalton Kincaid, but to your point,
Kincaid's great. Didn't
your
play
point,
last night.
right? To your
'cause of
point,
injury.
they don't have anybody that can really take a game over.
Yeah.
Like the Falcons have two people that
The
can probably
Falcons
take
are
a game
different
over.
because they got two guys on offense that
Yeah.
can, and they got a really good young quarterback who can make every play. Sometimes he kind of disappears for a little while in a game, but when he's on and they're playing indoors like that, yeah, he's on. But I mean, not every team. Going back to the Buffalo Bills, not every team has a top 5, top 10 receiver. Obviously, math doesn't add up. So like, you don't have a guy that like. Not everybody has a guy that just take over a team.
No, I mean, no, the Packers don't.
And Josh Allen's stats, I mean, look, I know George Pickens is going to come on for the Cowboys, but I mean, their stats this year are better than the Buffalo Bills. So not everybody has that guy that just can take over a game. So I don't know. There's some disconnect with the Bills right now, even though they're 4-2. I hate to say that because they're 4-2, but not the team that we thought they were after that game 1 win versus the awful, apparently awful Baltimore Ravens.
Y'all want to know probably the team that, if I told you their record, you'd be really surprised by, is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
4-1.
Yeah, they are.
Won their last 3 games. Their only loss is against a really good Seattle team.
But I thought he was a bad teammate.
They're going to run away with that division.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, the Bengals
Aaron
are
right now is
second
playing
place in
pretty
that
well.
division.
The Bengals are second place.
Yep,
Isn't that wild?
And then 1-5 Ravens, 1-5 Browns.
The Dan Orlovsky yesterday did a really good breakdown of the Pittsburgh Steelers offense this year on the Pat McAfee show, talking about how they have, they kind of know what they are. They have a true identity on offense. They know they have an older quarterback who still has an absolute elite arm, who's very smart, has seen every defense anybody can ever throw at him, and they're either getting the ball out of his hand quickly. If he gets one-on-one with DK Metcalf, he throws it to him. He gets the ball out quickly. He knows how to read zones. He knows how to read defensive leverage, or they're moving the pocket. So they are taking hits off of him. There's not a lot of 5-7 step. Let's drop back. Let's read 1, 2, 3, maybe a check down type situation. Put him in those spots where he's going to get just crushed.
Yeah.
And they are running the ball really well.
They are with 2 guys. Yeah.
With 2 guys, and they're just staying on schedule. They're not making mistakes. They're staying on schedule, and that's what happens. That's kind of like what the Saints are attempting to do: stay on schedule,
true.
get the ball out quick, move the pocket a little bit. Just doing it a little bit more effectively.
Yeah,
but
DK Metcalf's making the plays that you want your receivers to make.
Oh my God, yeah,
Yeah. That was another thing I kept seeing yesterday. Like there's a lot of people that are like, okay, yeah, Spencer Rattler, actually, roll with him.
Yeah.
There's also still some that are like, but I still want to see Shuck. Why?
Why?
Like, and this is nothing against Tyler Shuck, but what's he gonna do more than Spencer Rattler's doing right now?
Right.
And then somebody was like, yeah, but they're just gonna waste a 40th overall pick.
Just need a spark.
I'm like, a 40th overall pick is guaranteed a roster spot for 2 years. That's the only guarantee a 40th overall pick has. Truly. A 40th overall pick is not guaranteed playing time. Now, you might not want to hear that because you really want. I mean, Isaiah Foskey was a second-round pick.
Yep.
You couldn't find him on a milk carton. He wasn't on the field.
Yep.
They released him. If it doesn't work out,
I beat out.
You beat out Brian Brom
first year, and he was on practice squad the second year.
And Brian was what? He was around the 40th pick.
Mm-hmm.
And you were a 7th round pick? You beat him
I
out
was a 3rd overall pick
in the 7th round.
The 7th round.
And you beat him out and from the get-go, rookie year. So it's not, again, like this isn't anything against Tyler Shuck, but like 40th overall doesn't guarantee you anything. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
They want you to play because they want to look like they're right, but sometimes GMs will swallow their pride and they're like, well, this is the better
Of course
option.
you're going to take a quarterback in that pick. You had Spencer Rattler and Jake Hayner in your quarterback room. That's it.
Yeah. And
right?
Spencer,
you had 2 guys.
And Spencer,
2 young guys. You're going to put somebody
didn't
else
do anything to make you not pick one, but he has this year continued to develop and continued to get better. And just graded out at what we say 91, 92.
And if your second round
Last
pick,
game?
if your second round pick pushes your current quarterback to be better, aren't you getting value out of that pick?
Yes.
That's what I always said about like when Aaron Rodgers, they drafted Jordan Love in the first round.
Yeah.
Well, you pushed your Hall of Fame quarterback to then go on to win 2 MVPs in a row. Like, I think even if Jordan Love never played a snap in his career, that was a pick well worth it.
Yeah.
You got 2 MVP seasons out of your current quarterback. So, yeah, that's a good pick, even if Jordan Love never had panned out to be a good quarterback.
So my whole point is, yeah, you're getting the quarterback play, and we're talking about all these teams getting all this help from all their weapons. You got to get that. You got to get that. You got to help your guy out when there is a play to be made, which there has been many. And I'm not talking about Superman plays, right? I'm not talking about Odell Beckham against the Cowboys, reaching back with one hand and
on your back hip.
Yeah. Or
on the finger.
On your
like, not even
fingers.
on your fingertips. Like
mid palm.
maybe the palm tip.
Exactly. So, anyways, trust me, we'll get to the New Orleans Saints and where they're at right now and where they're going to go. We'll get to LSU. We'll get to some of the big games in college football. Another incredible slate in college football. We'll have it all for you when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com. That is the website for Pelican Roofing. And when you go there, go click on Community. It's a tab right there in the top right corner, and then Veterans Roof Giveaway. And you can nominate a veteran today for a free roof. It's an incredible giveaway that they've got going on right now. And you can find all the information on how you register. You can see someone that won a year ago. Shout out to Jason Myers, who won the Veteran Roof Giveaway in 2024. An incredible thing they're doing there over at Pelican. We always say it, like they're doing big things in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both all the time, and they are here for you. Go to pelicanroof.com.
Yeah, and that giveaway is pretty incredible. It's not something that they like have to do, but it just kind of shows you the type of people, the type of company you're working with when you call Pelican Roof, the most trusted roofing company in Louisiana, specializing in roof repairs, roof replacements, brand new roofs. So if you have a project, go call them or go see them today, pelicanroof.com.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. LSU traveling to Nashville, take on Vanderbilt this weekend. Going to be an early kick. Going to be an 11 a.m. local time kick. Going to be noon Eastern.
Ah, boo.
What in the Big Ten?
What in the Big
That just
Ten
means we
are
can go out with Theo after.
Yeah, see, I got to get on a plane, though. Like, you get to hang out.
Oh, you're going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get on a plane and head right back.
Dang.
Yeah. They can give you a whole lot of time. They can give you a whole lot of time.
Dadgum.
It's all right. You avoid,
Yeah, a little bit.
You avoid the
You can grab you a couple of Dos Equis
rocket. Well, I gotta call the game too.
afterwards.
Okay.
You at least got 3 hours. 2-3 hours.
Oh, let me tell you, when the game finishes up and
It's all business.
it is like there's a horn about an hour after the game, get on the plane. Like, get on the bus. We're going. Straight up. So, no Dos Equis. Well, maybe one.
I mean, 1 hour. You can
Yeah.
go eat some.
You could.
Got plenty of time.
Well, we got post game, but yeah, there's a 15-minute window.
Bro, stop making excuses.
There's a 15-minute
Just drink
window.
the beer.
I'm just telling you. I know, you're all willy-nilly at the game. Just leave when you want to. Some of us got to work.
If they don't run out. Last time we were at Vandy, what was it, second quarter they ran out of beer?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Nerds.
They weren't familiar with our game.
Nerd alert.
Vanderbilt, actually, the line, have y'all seen it move?
Yeah, they're 2.5 now.
2.5 point favorite for Vandy. Ew.
I mean, I think that's how the game's going to end? No, but do I think that that's probably a fair line based on what we've all watched? I mean, that's probably a fair line.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. It's not shocking to me that.
No.
I mean, it's shocking to me like when you look at the helmets, right? That doesn't sound right. That
Past
Vanderbilt
history.
is a 2.5 point favorite.
I think it's been like 35 years. Now you don't play them all the time, but since Vanderbilt beat you, I think I have that right. ESPN matchup predictor gives Vandy a 60.7% chance to win this game.
Okay. Good. It's going to hurt more when they lose.
Obviously, Diego Pavia is their star player. He is someone's known for 1,400 yards, 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's also their leading rusher, 352 yards on the ground. I can't wait to see how that plays out. Blake Baker, all the weapons that he has on defense versus Diego Pavia in that offense. That kind of lives off schedule. I'm not like, look, they got a game plan, but they quickly can get off schedule, and within the play, they'll get off schedule.
Right.
Play calls for this. Diego does that. It's like, no, yes.
What we've seen so far throughout the season with LSU's defense is one, they're elite, one, they're creative, one, they're aggressive. But there's nothing that we've seen that would make us believe Diego Pavia is going to have any more success than Lenore Sellers did or Cade Klubnik. Like, there's nothing that we've seen that says that there's an advantage Vanderbilt offense. It's just not. It's not going to happen for a full 4 quarters. Now, are there plays to be made versus LSU's defense? Yeah, there's plays to be made. There's plays, and I'll break down yesterday. There's plays when I'm watching film, I'm like, well, if South Carolina did this and called this protection adjustment and did, but nobody's been able to do that yet. Like LSU, Blake Baker, they know what they're doing when they're being aggressive. They're leaving vacancies, an opportunity for the offense to make plays, but that's what being aggressive is. That's what it's all about. That's what bringing pressure, that's what being creative is, and disguising is. Like, you do leave some voids and opportunity for the offense to make plays, but they got to do it. They have to decipher it. They got to recognize it quickly. They got to make the adjustments, and then they got to make the play. And nobody's really been able to do that. Now, of course, we've given up some big plays, but I don't believe, except for one long touchdown against Florida, they got called back. And like, just thinking back on it right this second, like, I can't remember one big play a team has had that came because there was like an aggressive defensive call. Now, I know South Carolina had like the long touchdown run, but it wasn't because it was like they took advantage.
That's like the one real explosive play. I think LSU's longest before them, because that one did get called back, was 30 yards.
Right.
Was the most explosive play against them before that South Carolina run.
Right.
Which is incredible that deep into the season.
And I did breaking down one of the plays yesterday of South Carolina on offense. LSU runs basically a zero coverage, and I think either one person forgot to blitz or they got confused on the call. Well, only I think 5 guys blitzed and 2 guys hung back to spy the quarterback. That's not a great recipe for success if they just recognize that and just sit back there in the pocket. If you bring zero blitz, which is man-to-man coverage with nobody helping deep, it doesn't hold up for very long. That's why you got to blitz. And that's why, but if you bring everybody, then you usually have one more blitzer than they have people to protect. And so you usually get home. But LSU decided to not blitz, and they spied the quarterback with that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's real sound. So if they did that again, I would assume Vanderbilt's like, all right, well, let's just block up their zero look because they're going to spy you, Diego.
Right.
And it gives them time to hit something deep. But to my point, nobody's been able to do that yet. So until somebody does that, then it's just really good play calling and play design because you're being aggressive. You understand the weaknesses as a defense and a defensive coordinator, and you got to make them prove that you can stop it. So nothing that I've seen this year makes me believe Diego Pavia is going to have sustained success against the LSU Tigers. Now, on the other side of the ball, that's a whole opposite question.
Vanderbilt right now offensively is second in the SEC in points per game. They score 43.2 points per game.
Yeah.
LSU scores 25.8. Running the football, Vanderbilt is fourth in the SEC. They run it for 208.7 yards per game. You, by the way, are now dead last in the SEC in rushing. South Carolina, because of the
big run. You got to take that away. Can't take that away from them.
No, that happened. It's part of the game. I loathe when people are like, well, take away the 75-yard run. It turns out you can't do that.
Yep. Well,
South Carolina is now 0.3 yards ahead of you, and you're dead last in the SEC and running the football at 115 yards per game.
This is our get-right game for the running game.
Vanderbilt also is fifth in the SEC in rush defense, giving up 90.7 yards per game.
It's like, don't be sitting and listening to those stats about what was the average points, 41?
For Vanderbilt?
Yeah, for Vanderbilt.
No, it was 43.2.
43.2 points they're averaging. But look, they have up to this point, a very weak strength of schedule. They played Charleston Southern.
I hear they're salty this year.
They scored 45-3. Virginia Tech, not very good, 44-20. South Carolina, okay, that's the one common opponent, right? Mm-hmm. So this is probably one of the reasons what's moving the LSU line. They beat South Carolina at South Carolina 31-7. So a better, I guess you could say a better win versus a common opponent. Then they beat Georgia State. They scored 70 against Georgia State. Big whoop. Utah State 55-35. And then, of course, Alabama, they only put up 14. So we'll see. I think that kind of scale, that's why sometimes stats are for losers a little bit. You have to kind of look a little bit deeper. Yeah, they're scoring a lot of points, but their strength of schedule has been pretty lame so far.
Overall, they're 12th in pass defense. They give up over 222 yards per game. I mentioned the rush defense, 90.7 yards per game. 10th in points given up.
You think Georgia State kind of popped off on them? Passing game?
Georgia State beat them last year, by the way. So that they had something to prove in that one.
Okay.
That's why they put up 70.
Charleston Southern, they kind of threw it around?
Salty. Buccaneers, feels right. Buccaneers, anybody want to fact check that? Charleston Southern Buccaneers. Let's go Buccaneers.
I think that's right. I'm looking at this little tiny logo on here. Well, looks like
Buccaneers.
The Buccaneer.
No big deal.
No bigs.
Shout out Bucky.
That's a lot of mid-major basketball watching there, boys.
Yeah, that sounds like a basketball school.
Not just a neck ornament, bud.
Well, most of the time. You're probably right about South Carolina common score. Maybe that does factor into
I'm sure it plays a big
Vegas and them going there. Vanderbilt does stop the run really well. Their defense is probably the thing that doesn't get talked about because you do have Diego Pavia and you got some offensive weapons that are really exciting. You got one of the better tight ends, if not the best tight end in the country. But it is their defense. And look, my former teammate Steve Gregory is the defense coordinator there. He is one of the best football guys I've been around. Like, he knows what he's doing there. He's got them playing really, really well. Certainly as far as what they can do against the rush. So
I don't know, Vanderbilt. We ran 5 counters last week.
Don't let us get hot.
Don't let us get hot.
Don't let the kids get hot running 5 counters. Don't allow it to happen.
Don't allow it to happen.
Let it.
You don't want to see 6.
You don't want to see 6.
You don't want to know
zones,
what happens when we run 6.
That's right.
That's why we haven't yet.
100%. 100%. All right.
Setting it up for this week.
On that note, before I get sad, let's go ahead and go to break. More OTB when we come back from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
5 counters. Still no real true power. We think you're in a Q power, which sure. Go to trashrangers.com. Residential commercial trash pickup service. You can sign up right there on the website. Also, roll-off dumpsters, 3 different sizes to choose from. And to make sure you've got the right size for your project, 225-612-2477 is the phone number. Give them a call. Tell them what you got. They'll make sure you have the right one. Also, they've got some new departments over there, Flynn, including sanitation.
Yeah, they do. So, of course, they're the best at picking up trash, whether it's the roll-off dumpster, whether it's a regular dumpster at your place of work, or regular trash removal at your house. But Trash Ranger Sanitation is our portable toilet business for business festival, concert, fair. If you got just a special event happening, you need a portable toilet, go local, call Trash Ranger Sanitation, and flush away the national companies. For more info, go to trashrangers.com. Words are hard. Trash Ranger Sanitation. We're number one at picking up number two.
Here she come now, say money, money. Shoot 'em down, turn around, come on, money. Hey, she give me love and I feel alright now. You gotta toss and turn and feel alright, and I feel alright. I say yeah.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Okay. See, I think this is a better wedding song than Shout.
You can't go wrong with Billy Idol.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is better. This is going to get people on the dance floor a little
It's
bit
easier.
better.
It's easier to dance to.
Yeah.
If it was easy, everybody would do it, bud.
But I don't know if they are or they're not.
At a wedding, which one are you going to want to hear, this or Shout?
I want to hear both of them. But I want to get
That's
a little
him
bit
giving
louder
in.
now.
That's
a little
him
bit louder
giving in.
now. A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now. Shout. Hey,
You're ruining the yes.
sorry.
So good.
Tuesday is slowly might be becoming one of my favorite days of the week.
I know.
We had to
I
turn
know.
it around.
I
Gotta
know.
turn it around.
The vibes were so low on Tuesdays, we had to do something about it.
Actually, look, yeah, they're in a good spot. Like, for me, professionally, personally, they're a good spot. Like, we got great energy here.
Yep.
You and I both get a chance to go coach some flag football tonight.
Yep.
My afternoon show, it's me, EJ, and Jimbo. So I get Jimbo for 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
He says a million words in 2 hours, which I love.
Right.
Sure.
The day's over.
Boom. Where does the
It's
time go?
basically
I mean, we're
done.
just here. This is all Lanyap right now.
Yeah.
It's over. 7:39. My day's done.
I don't know. I kind of got to go to like do real work.
Hey, life's about choices and decisions, my man.
Except I put away my real work yesterday to
Oh,
Become
promote it.
become a published author.
Oh my
Author.
God, you can't
Arter.
see.
A
This
published
should be a good book.
author. It's gonna be a good book. It's gonna be a good book.
Published
A published author.
This one's going to be an easy read.
published artist. Oh my God.
Crying.
It's a pop-up book.
Good.
Oh, pop-up book.
Yeah, it's
Pop-up
just
books
a
used to be
picture,
I don't know.
yeah.
fire.
If you go to LouisianaSports.net, me and Jake came out with a little article, little film breakdown. We're gonna start doing that weekly
On LouisianaSports.net.
on LouisianaSports.net. That's right.
So we
Check it out.
took-
little film breakdown.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, really I don't know what a published arter is.
It's an arter.
Arter. Sorry, I don't know what that is, but Matt did a really nice job.
He used all his brain
He-
cells last night.
He used every one of them, including the perfect placement of emojis.
Yes, I did.
I love
The
emojis.
fireworks
Fireworks.
stole the show.
Chef's kiss.
But it's a breakdown of some of the plays that we did yesterday.
Yep.
And then I think it was how many in total? 6, 5, 6?
There was 6 plays. So we did an article with the good, the bad, the ugly film breakdown, and really the point of I think the article is to kind of show, not just like the result of a play, but kind of teach people the why something happened, whether it was good, whether it was
Why?
kind of bad, or like why is a really bad play, and just kind of educate people on little terminology. A couple things here or there. I kind of nerded out on a couple of them, and it's a little challenging to do, like with screenshots, trying to draw a little bit. It's kind of there's a lot I want to say about some plays. Like there's a couple of real straightforward plays, like the fourth down where Mansour Delane, he has great coverage, knocks down the ball. Great, they don't get it. Tigers ball.
Right.
That was pretty easy to break down. A couple little nuggets on there, but like the Garrett Nussmeier interception. that we talked about on the show yesterday. It's like, man, how do I get like 25 screenshots on this thing? Because there's a lot. We gotta talk about this. But yeah, we busted out the Canva yesterday. Started making some collages, some arrows, frowny face emojis.
It was great. They came out great.
That's a good breakdown.
So it was a first shot at it. I've read it a couple times since then, kind of like reviewing the tape, like seeing what worked, what didn't work, where I'm going to change. So every week we're going to get a little bit better.
I love it.
Constant, never-ending self-improvement, people.
Yeah, and we talked about it yesterday. Just because it's labeled good, bad, ugly, sometimes there's going to be 2 plays in the good, 1 in the bad. Maybe there's no uglies.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't find yourself. Now, in a football game, a 60-minute game, typically, even if you win big, you can probably find it, but there's no set 2, 2, and 2, right?
Yep. That's right. And I want everyone listening out there, you kids going to school, I want you to always remember to dream big. Don't let anybody put you down. No goal is too lofty or too high. Take me, for example. I dropped freshman English 3 times in college. I even changed my major to avoid it from then on out. But now, I am a published artist.
Did you really drop English that many times?
Yeah, just 3.
Just 3 times.
Wait,
no big deal.
Wait, how'd you graduate?
Better than 4.
How'd you graduate college without in English?
Well, you just change your major.
But I mean, I
What's your
thought
major?
everybody had to take freshman
Basket
English.
weaving?
Don't you have to have 1 English
Yeah,
credit?
it was like freshman
at
English.
least.
General studies.
I would think you'd have to have more
You would
in
think.
general studies.
You would think.
Oh, do we need to pull the transcript, bud?
Check out my math scores, though.
Statute of limitations? You got your degree in everything.
It's my degree in everything, bud. General knowledge.
You need to take 39 hours of general education, and English composition is in it. So
Did you get a credit for being the quarterback at LSU?
Maybe Ted White. Maybe the Ted White credit on that one. I don't know. Maybe they did the hand wave. Yeah, we dropped it 3 times. We'll get into that hour 2.
Oh, you're getting a little uncomfortable, huh? You're like, oh, did I just... All right.
Stay in school.
See, the thing that I remember about Ted White, and he was awesome. He was our advisor when we first got here, former college athlete, but he was good at his job.
Yep.
I remember it was me, Stelz, and Luke Sanders. So that was our room, roommates. And we all go in there together, and it was in the fall. He's like, hey, look, guys, if y'all make a 3.0 in the fall semester of your freshman year, that tells me you can do it anytime. And if you do that, you don't have to come to study hall anymore.
Yep.
And I was
we
like,
did it.
so you're telling me this first semester, if I make like a 3.0, I don't have to come after practice from 6 to 8 p.m. and sit here in study hall every single night. He's like, yeah. I was like, say less.
Yeah, say less.
I'm going to do every
you take care of your business
possible
early on.
thing I can do to make a 3.0.
Let's not get it twisted. Don't think like I flunked out of college or anything. I was a pretty good student. I just didn't really want to write the papers at the time. I'd go back, obviously, write the hell out of them.
Well, now that you're published.
That's right. So if you're going to go to LouisianaSports.net, check out the article. And don't look at it trying to judge people for punctuation or too many commas. Maybe a couple misspellings here and there. Don't look at it with that eye.
God loves a comma.
Because guess what? You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is like the
This is
meathead
like-
breakdown.
It's like the meathead film breakdown.
It doesn't have to
So,
be.
relax,
Yeah,
guys.
it's not the English professor.
Don't at me.
breakdown. So, yes, please check that out. Can we put that in the chat? Like, can we put a link in the chat? We'll put a link in the chat. Go ahead and click on it. Read it. Matt did a really nice job. Spent a lot of time on it. Added pictures, the reason for everything that happened, good, bad, and ugly for LSU. So go check that out. And we'll do that every week, every Monday. Hopefully.
You an Oxford comma guy? Oxford comma?
I wasn't until I think y'all taught me about the Oxford comma here
Yeah.
on the show like last fall or something.
Okay. So you're Team Oxford.
Sometimes, if I remember it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't feel bad about doing it now. I don't go back and change it. If I
Right.
put the comma and then put an and after it,
Yeah.
I don't go back and change it anymore. Which
Okay.
I used to be like, no, I can't do that.
All right.
Almost passed English.
How much did
You are a
how much
published arter.
Hey, let's clear the record. I never failed it.
No, you just didn't take it.
You just dropped
Just dropped
it before you failed.
The credit for English was the national championship.
The score was almost too good. Exactly. Yeah,
By grade, it said NC.
Let's see. That's right.
All right,
Hang the
before we get
banners.
Flynn in trouble, we're going to go to break. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, when it comes to taking care of business, nobody does it better than Gulf Coast Office Products, the official office equipment provider of the LSU Tigers, the New Orleans Saints, the New Orleans Pelicans, the Ragin' Cajuns. From copiers and printers to manage IT and document solutions, GCOP keeps your business running as smooth as a championship offense. With locations in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, the North Shore, and Lafayette, they're always close by. Visit GCOPnet.com today. That's GCOPnet.com today, and let Gulf Coast Office Products help you go the distance.
Smooth as a championship offense. I like that.
I know I said it, and I'm like,
Not bad.
I like those.
Gulf Coast Office
see
Products, Louisiana's leading copier and printer source. So every business, I know in this digital world, we think we can just email, text, everything, put it in the cloud. Well, as you know, all offices run on paper. Paper is the lifeline of each business. So whether you're a big business, whether you're a university, hospital, or just a one-man show above your garage, it doesn't matter. Go see GCOPnet.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
I live my life like there's no tomorrow. All I've got, I had
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. It'll be a big week in the Southeastern Conference. You got LSU at Vanderbilt, Oklahoma at South Carolina, and they need to bounce back after Red River and playing John Mateer and it not going well. They dropped all the way down to number 14. You've got Texas A&M and Arkansas not in Jerry's World anymore. That game was always played in Jerry's World and now going to be played at the home venues. So it's going to be in Fayetteville. That's a sneaky spot for Texas A&M. And I think Texas A&M is real good. I think they have gotten over the Texas 8-4 hump right now. We'll see how they finish down the stretch here, but that's a sneaky spot. Arkansas played well on the road against Tennessee last week. Right now, Texas A&M, a 7.5-point favorite. You've got Ole Miss traveling to Athens to take on the Bulldogs. Georgia right now, a 7.5-point favorite. You've got the Bulldogs of Mississippi State traveling to Gainesville to take on Florida. Florida, an 8.5-point favorite. You've got Texas and Kentucky. Nobody cares. That's a friends and family game. Then you've got Tennessee and Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Alabama minus 8.5 in that game against the Vols. The over-under set at 58.5, so expecting a lot of points there. And then you've got Missouri at Auburn. Missouri actually a 1.5-point favorite on the road there. Of those games, because it does feel like a big weekend. I mean,
This
you're talking
is a
about
big weekend, bud.
3 ranked-on-ranked matchups in the SEC alone. A lot of movement going to be happening on the old tier system in the SEC.
Yeah, that is I have not yet turned my sights on the rest of the country until you just kind of give me the breakdown right there. I've just been kind of thinking about LSU Vandy. But, man, a lot of big matchups. Excited for them. That Tennessee-Alabama game, 8.5-point line. I don't know. That for whatever reason, that jumped out at me. That seems like a lot with a pretty darn good Tennessee team. Now, I know Alabama's playing great. Ty Simpson, he's playing at, kind of turn your head a little bit and say, is he like going to be in New York at the end of the year?
As someone who's lucky enough to have a Heisman vote, he is definitely on my radar.
I mean, you're watching him with a keen eye right now.
He is definitely on my radar.
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
Yeah.
Certainly. But like you said, Texas A&M going to Arkansas, man, I was shocked that Arkansas played Tennessee so well. Now, I know you get the interim bump. Yeah. You get a little bit of energy, something new, something fresh for the players, something to hold on to grasp onto. Like
and they got playmakers.
They do have playmakers, but like that's why you get that interim bump, because when things start sliding, like the teams are filled with human beings, right? Like you understand, you start reading everything. You know emotionally, mentally that it sucks to lose.
You're one loss away. Your coach is probably going to be fine.
Yeah, and so like what are you grasping at? Yeah. Well, when you start fresh and get that interim coach, like 1 week, you have something to hold on to. Right. Mentally hold on to. There's hope. So you get that. Now that hope kind of wears off, so that interim like bump kind of wears off as the weeks go. Usually, sometimes they can maintain it. Certainly UCLA is maintaining it for 2 weeks. So we'll see. Texas A&M a really good team, though. I mean, it's a pain us to say that. We kind of knew it would. Alondra, I know it pains you to say it.
Yeah, Alondra got double hate.
Even later on, I think Hunt's got to say it.
It's probably the most upsetting thing that I had to
in your life,
accept. Yeah, for sure.
Because you grew up Texas, you found your way to LSU,
like the number one Aggie hater.
Yeah, it's okay. So big slate. Big slate in the SEC, which we'll certainly talk about throughout the rest of the week. We've got hour 2 coming back your way when we jump back live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Rouses.com. When you go to Rouses.com, like Flynn always says, like, why are you giving me this web address for the grocery store?
Yeah, that's weird.
Because you can find the weekly ads right there on the homepage, and you can type in your location. It's going to pull up the store nearest you, and it's going to say, hey, here's what that we have available. Always great deals over at Rouse's. Pick up your tailgating packages as well, because, look, just because you're not maybe going to the game, now if you are, you still can do it, but you're going to watch it. You're going to have people over at your house to watch the game. So tailgating can be at the house as well when the Tigers are on the road, when the Saints are on the road, whatever the situation might be. So go to Rouses.com today. Come see us on a Football Friday. Burbank and Lee will be there 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Rouses.com.
That's right. We all got to eat food. Jake, you like food?
I love it.
Taylor, Laundry, y'all like food?
Yeah, pretty good.
Well, if y'all like food, you got to eat it. You got to go grocery shopping. So make sure if you're going to do that, make sure you do it with a local company that gives back to the community, that cares about Louisiana. That's Rouse's Market, Rouses.com.